Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Rana Muhammad Kashif and you are watching my YouTube channel Positive People Commission. In today's video, I will let you know about the very important function in Microsoft Excel, that is VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup. It is a function that makes Excel search for a certain value in a column and in order to return a value from a different column in the same row. So VLOOKUP is a function that exists of 4 components. If I just write down the formula, for example, right here, VLOOKUP, and it has 4 components. The first one is the lookup value, that the value you want to look up, and the next one is table array, the range in which you want to find the value and the return value. And the next one is the column index number, the number of the column within your defined range that contains the return value. And the next one is the range lookup. You will assign if you want to have an exact match or an approximate match. If you write true, it will have an approximate match, and if you write 0 or false, it will have the exact match. So it is the basic syntax of VLOOKUP. Now let's move on to our example right here. In our example, we have we have 2 tables right here, and to understand these tables, I have these players and have data of last 12 months, the number of matches played of these 1 2 3 of these 6 players. And what I want, that I also want that what number of matches they have played before 12 months till 2019. And for that I have this whole table, and I don't have exact the same data for these 6 players. So what I want to do, that I want to fill up this column with these values corresponding to these 6 players. So what I will do, I will use VLOOKUP to find out that what number of matches before 12 months till 2019 have been played by these players, so I can have the whole number of matches played by these 6 players in the last 2 years. So what I will do, I will use VLOOKUP. What our lookup value is, for example, first value is this player Muhammad Rizwan, and what is the table array? This is my table array. Make sure to lock it so that you can avoid errors in the preceding cells. F4 and comma. What is the column index that I want? First column is player, the second column is number of matches played, second column, and I want an exact match, so I will write false. So you can see that Muhammad Rizwan has played 5 matches before 12 months. If I search for Muhammad Rizwan, you see VLOOKUP has picked this value 5, and if I drag it down with the fill handle, I can easily find out that according to this lookup value, what number of matches have been played before 12 months. So I can easily pick the lookup value corresponding to this player from the second table. So if I look Fahim Ashraf, if I find Fahim Ashraf, he has played 1. So I just created a small example right here to get you some understanding. But what if we have some 60,000 or 70,000 rows of data, and I want this calculation? Use of VLOOKUP will be massive. So use of VLOOKUP will become indispensable. So use of VLOOKUP is very useful if you want to fetch data of the same corresponding or lookup values from another table. I can also use it from other sheets. If I have some data in this sheet, I can refer to the formula, the table array in the second sheet, or if I have some data in some other Excel file, I can also use the file reference in the table array right here. I can use I will just have to change this, and my whole formula will be applied to the all lookup values. So you see that if I want the total number of matches played sum, so it will just list out the total number of matches played by these players in the last 2 years. So VLOOKUP has made our life easier.